Welcome to the University of Victoria's Convocation ceremony. The ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Today, the newest members of our academic community are joining this institution's Convocation of Scholars, a centuries-old ritual originating with the great universities of Europe, carried on here at the University of Victoria. We ask that you please stand, if you are able to do so, when the academic procession enters the auditorium. The Chancellor will indicate when you may be seated after participants have reached their places. At the end of the ceremony, the Chancellor will ask that you stand again as the procession leaves the auditorium. Graduation is one of life's major events. We hope that you will all enjoy the ceremony. Children are welcome here. We know that sometimes they get fussy. Should anyone wish to leave the auditorium for any reason, an usher will be pleased to assist you. You are, of course, welcome to return. Thank you for your attention, and welcome to Convocation.
Welcome, everyone. I declare the 2022 Fall Convocation of the University of Victoria duly assembled for the granting of degrees. Please be seated. I would like to thank Christine Sam and Eugene Sam from Songhees First Nation for their drumming this morning. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Skip Dick, Songhees elder, to welcome us here today.
I got competition. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, thank goodness somebody's here. I always say that it's hello in the morning and good morning after coffee. But anyway, my name is Lachichelach from the Lekwungen Nation. So I know where my land is and where my family is. The wonderful thing about that name is that I can go anywhere, like your names. I can go anywhere in the world and I know I belong somewhere. You know, so the kind of thing that we, how do you say that? Two things there that we want to make sure that the young people that are here are living their values and are in a place where there's a home away from home. You know, then the people that are here that do so much good work, we just want to let them know that we're just sharing with you our ways so that we can make sure that the young people are really comfortable here. Beyond that, I want to make sure that we understand that when we have greatness in our midst, great chiefs, great people, wonderful, we call them CM, Aishka CM. We call them that because we really want to make sure that when they come to our territory, we want to make them really comfortable. But anyway, they'll be announced later on, but I really want to make sure that the chief is always given the right, put in the right order for welcoming. But you know, when we do a welcome, or which has been handed down, is that when the ships or when the canoes come in, we listen to their war song or their peaceful song. Today in contemporary times, when the knowledge, this wonderful knowledge has been given out in a good way, we have a real good peaceful feeling. Beyond that, I really want to extend my thanks to all the parents, grandparents, supporters for these young people, because we care so much for them that we have a celebration for their protection when they leave home, and we have a celebration when they come back home. And with that, I really want to extend my thanks to you for being here and welcome you to our Lekwungen territory. Have a wonderful day. Haishka.
Haishka, Dr. Dick, for welcoming us to your territory. Madam Vice President, members of governing bodies, members of faculty and staff, distinguished guests, graduating students, family members and friends from across the country and around the world, either in person or online, on behalf of the University of Victoria, I welcome each and every one of you today. For those of you joining us online, sit close to your screen, cheer, applaud, do your happy dances, but please don't touch the mute button. Today we are honoring students from the faculties of Graduate Studies, Fine Arts, Law, and Social Sciences. Amongst those achievements we are celebrating are the lifelong achievements of Neet Sliin, Chief Joe Alphonse, a courageous leader and protector of his people. And to witness our honoring Chief Alphonse today, we have two other Silcotin chiefs with us today, Chief Otis Guichon Sr. and Chief Francis Lassis, and we're honored to have you with us today to witness this honor. Good morning, everyone. I wish to acknowledge with great respect the Lekwungen peoples on whose traditional territory this university stands, and the Songhees, Esquimalt, and Wasanic peoples whose historical relationships with the land continue to this day. I want to thank all of the volunteers and staff who make sure that we're wearing the right regalia, sitting in the correct seats, and in the correct lineup. They've also helped our friends and families here today, so thank you once again. I also thank our musicians from the UVic School of Music. They start us in a good way with beautiful music. Pardon my back. Wow, look at you. Graduates, I know getting here today has been a journey that required your extraordinary dedication and perseverance. Even in the best of circumstances, your achievements would be remarkable. But you have managed to stay the course in these very challenging times. So to all of you, each and every one, congratulations. What an exciting day for all of us. You know, I sat where you are now as a student up there somewhere in one of those seats, and then again as in the audience as the step-parent of a graduate, and we sat over in that corner there someplace. I know the excitement for everybody, so take a moment, take a deep breath, look around you and savor the moment. Revel in your accomplishment. Because you know, with hindsight, the ceremony will be over in the blink of an eye. I'm honored to have returned to UVic in a different capacity now as the Chancellor. Our university might be on the smaller side compared to other universities, but you know, we're a mighty university. We are a world-class institution, highly ranked for our contributions in a number of different fields. And this success is built on the collective contributions of graduates like yourselves. With today's ceremony comes the promise of new beginnings, new voyages, and new experiences, but with destinations unknown. Today is the day to celebrate your transition from university student to lifelong learner. In each and every one of you is great promise of stewardship of our environment, of finding our common humanity, and of peace. Today, we're dressed in these historical gowns and hoods, and I'd like to just quickly share a personal story about the robes that I'm wearing because they mean a great deal to me. As part of my regalia, I'm wearing a specially designed hood created by master Coast Salish artist and hereditary chief William Good, Saskinakin, and designer Sandra Good, Thulalada. My hood symbols a deep traditional Indigenous significance. Among them is the eagle feather that you can see. In many Indigenous traditions, in my Cree tradition as well, The eagle is seen as a connector, living between earth and the spirit world. The eagle is both a guide and a messenger. It represents hopes we send aloft and the messages carried back to us. During difficult times, the eagle lifts us up. And in those moments of inspiration when you think you can't do anything better, the eagle will lift up our minds and our spirits to heights we never could have imagined. The eagle is a symbol that I hold dear. It guides my life. It's a symbol that I think speaks to what we're celebrating here today, rising up and lifting up. We are here to acknowledge not just your success in your scholarly pursuits, which are many, but also to appreciate that you've learned some valuable lessons that will stay with you for a lifetime. You learned from your mistakes. You learned how to keep going. You learned that a fear of failing can only hold you back, and that failures sometimes are where we learn our most important lessons. You learned resilience in an uncertain time. You learned to soar, to rise up just like the eagle. In recognition of your journey to get to this point in time and in acknowledgement of your capacity for resilience, let me offer someone else's words of wisdom. As Nelson Mandela once said, "Do not judge me by my success. Judge me by how many times I fell down and got back up again." I commend you for finding strength and for getting back up, for rising up, for being resilient. This occasion is not an exit. I invite you to stay connected to your classmates, your teachers, the staff who helped you, to keep the local and global UVic community vibrant in years ahead. Today is your official induction to a great family of lifelong learners and lifelong teachers. This is your privilege, and this is your responsibility. I don't mean to scare you, maybe a bit. I really do mean to encourage you, to challenge you to keep going, to always rise up. I think you've already developed a taste for rising up. Now it's almost time to do what you came here to do. Walk across this stage. If it was possible, I would give each one of you an eagle feather along with your parchment to remind you of your resilience and your strength. Instead, you'll have to carry the lessons of the eagle with you in your hearts. As you cross the stage today, it's so exciting. As you cross the stage today, remember that you're not alone. You're not walking alone. You are walking with your ancestors. You are walking with those present, and you are walking with your generations yet to come. You have the joyous task now of sharing your gifts of education, resilience, and courage, and your passion with the whole world. And for that, I wish you, and we all wish you, the greatest success and the very best of luck. Thank you all.
Madame Chancellor, Neat Seelan Joe Alphonse is an honorand in today's ceremony. Perfect. Dr. Alan Hanna, an orator of the university, will present a citation.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to introduce Nitzeline Joe Alphonse. Not every day does a nation call on its people to provide for its protection and security, but when it does, only a certain few are fully capable of answering that call. We meant war, not murder. This was the sound of the collision of disparate legal orders. They are the words of the eminent war chief, Nitzeline Latsasin, before he was wrongfully executed for defending his people against the threat of disease and death introduced by European transgressors in the Teshkotin country. The Teshkotin War of 1864 marks the first and only time in Canadian history when an Indigenous nation effectively removed all Europeans from their land for a failure to recognize and act according to the Indigenous laws of that nation. Convicted of murder under a foreign legal system of which they had no part in its making, Latsasin and 5 of his fellow war chiefs were hanged for responding to the call of their nation. Moreover, these men have recently been fully exonerated by the federal and provincial governments of Canada. In the 1990s, it became apparent the War of 1864 had not ended, when the nation again responded to uninvited visitors, logging crews who arrived to cut pristine forests in the Henny Valley without consent of the Teshkotin people. The fighting spirits of Latsasin and the other war chiefs live on in Teshkotin people today who responded to this incursion, exemplified and embodied by our honored guest, Nitzeline Joe Alphonse. Born on the same day as the execution of 5 of the war chiefs 103 years earlier, Chief Alphonse is a 5th-generation Teshkotin Nitzeline and the direct descendant of Nitzeline Anaham, the Grand Chief of the Teshkotin Nation during the War of 1864. Chief Alphonse grew up a fluent Teshkotin language speaker, which connects him to his elders, his people, and the laws of his ancestors. Chief Alphonse served 9 years as executive director of the Teshkotin National Government, where he worked to unite the 6 Teshkotin communities as a unified nation despite the federal government's efforts to divide the nation into Indian Act bands. Chief Alphonse has served 7 consecutive terms as elected chief of the Tlatinko government, the largest of the 6 communities that comprise the Teshkotin Nation. Chief Alphonse has also served as the Teshkotin tribal chair for over a decade, a position that is appointed each year by a vote of 6 Teshkotin chiefs. The role of the tribal chair is to provide leadership for the nation, ensure that the Nitzelinki Council of Chiefs remains unified and effective, and to act as a spokesperson for the Teshkotin Nation. Through his leadership, Chief Alphonse was instrumental in the historic victory of the Teshkotin Nation in 2014, when the Supreme Court of Canada declared Aboriginal title for the first time in Canadian history in the homeland of the Teshkotin Nation. The culmination of 25 years of litigation, the Teshkotin Nation judgment helped usher in a new era of recognition and respect for Indigenous peoples and created a powerful legal precedent that is still reverberating across Canada and around the world. Chief Alphonse consistently stated that the Teshkotin case was not about proving Aboriginal rights or title, which the Teshkotin people already knew they hold according to their own laws and their own history. It was about giving Canada the opportunity to finally recognize Teshkotin rights and title. It is an honor to recognize Chief Alphonse for his lifetime dedication to achieving, advancing, embodying, and living Indigenous laws. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present Nitzeline Joe Alphonse for the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Madame Chancellor, I now ask, on behalf of the Senate of this university, that you confer upon Nitsilan Joe Alphonse the title and degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa.
Certainly. By authority of the Senate of this university, I confer upon you, Nitsilan Joe Alphonse, the title and degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Congratulations, Doctor.
I now invite P.L. Lacasse, Cultural Ambassador, forward.
Channel Yup, PL. That was the Coyote song. It is customary with our nation. We always start with ceremony and a drum song. So we chose the coyote. The coyote is the most innovative animal in the animal world. Can adapt to any environment, whether it's desert, forest, city, rural, wilderness. So I think it's honorary and appropriate to have that song and to acknowledge all the graduates, the innovation that's going to be needed to move and to started that ceremony. That song is to allow you to start your journey into your careers. So from this day forward, as Sailscotin, we acknowledge you guys as a Coyote clan. Thank you for having me here today. If someone told me one day I would be here, among you all receiving this honorary degree, I would have left politics and kept the ranching. This isn't because I don't want to be here. It's because I would have thought that it is impossible for an Indigenous man like myself, raised in the Tsilhqot'in territory, to ever get to this podium right here. Today is a reminder. Today is an example. Today is about every Indigenous person out there that the impossible is possible. When I started my journey in working to protect the land and water through fisheries management, I just got by day to day, guided by my values. As time passed, I moved into politics. You start thinking longer term. This still wasn't about hitting a home run for me. This was about meeting the needs of our people, while also pushing back against the status quo. Aboriginal title, this said, was to be impossible. Tsilhqot'in Nation sat through meeting after meeting where the good and the bad were constantly outlined. In most cases, the threat to failure was at the forefront. Our Six Nation chiefs sat through these meetings and actively chose to move forward and keep fighting. We had the strength of our ancestors behind us. We never wavered. Without our resolve in who we are as people, where we come from, and what we were doing this for, without that, I don't think I would be here today. So what is the magic formula to our success? It isn't a magic formula. It's a simple formula. It is about keeping it simple, keeping it real every single day. By doing little things and doing the little things right every single day to move forward, you can achieve great things. Years and decades of that result in significant achievements. It's about knowing your values and staying true to them, even when you are pressured to go against them. It's about thinking long term and what will benefit the collective, not the individual. Our approach was rooted in the path that our ancestors laid out for us. We never wavered from our values and the path set out for us. We applied the simple formula, and we have and will continue to achieve what is said to be impossible. You can do this too. This award today is not an individual award. It is a collective award for our nation. Tsilhqot'in elders demonstrated their strength, wisdom on the stands in a foreign justice system, a foreign language, and a foreign city. Against all odds, we were recognized for our inherent right to govern our land, benefit from our land, and control our land. When you see someone succeed, someone on this podium or any other podium, you think that they must be the smartest or the greatest. But if you continue to move forward, staying true to yourself, fighting the way you want to fight, that is all that matters. For a fight to be worth fighting, it must challenge the status quo. It may seem radical, but radical is the hatching of something revolutionary. And frankly, this is the type of change we need to see. The changes with Indigenous relations in Canada are happening slowly, but there is a crack there, and small changes are coming. Canada is gaining more insight into the dark history of residential schools, also seeking to bring more cultural understanding to the nation of Canada. My next fight, well, I still have a lot of fight left in me. My wife and I are expecting a baby this winter. The fight ahead of me will be to ensure that our children are surrounded with not only hope, but the self-determination that removes the barriers of impossibility so that many Indigenous people face, and in its place, the path of our ancestors emerges for our people to continue their journey. Respect your values, but always maintain what you believe in, so that this walk you have taken in life remains the right one for you. On behalf of the entire Tsilhqot'in Nation, Wachana Uli Tauti, go in a good way.
Thank you, Dr. Alphonse, for showing us that everything truly is possible. Madam Chancellor, the deans of the faculties have assured me that the candidates to be presented to you this day and those who are absent have fulfilled all the requirements for their degree, and the Senate requests that you confer upon each one the degree to which they are now recommended. Will the graduates please rise?
Okay, Coyote Clan, we're going to go off script here for a moment. Now is the time for you to hoot, holler, blow kisses, yell, applaud, whatever you feel, to thank your family and your supporters. And I have to tell you, yesterday, the grads were really loud. So on a count of 3, here is your opportunity to thank all of your family members and supporters. 3, 2, 1. They were louder. Come on, Coyote Clan. Let's try this again. Don't be shy. And people online, you should be shouting too. So let's do this again. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Much better. Okay, let's move on to the legal bits. By authority of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree to which you and those in absentia are entitled, and urge you to strive always with patience and sincerity for the instruction and sound learning of all people. Graduates, will each of you accept the degree to which you are entitled, with its inherent rights and privileges and the responsibility and loyalty which it implies? I accept this degree with its inherent rights and privileges and responsibility and loyalty which it implies. Thank you. Please be seated. Okay, world. May I present the class of 2022, Coyote Clan.
The graduating class will now be presented individually to the Chancellor. It will be a moment while the students assemble.
Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The candidates are accompanied by their faculty supervisors or representatives. Jordan Isaac Ali, who's accompanied by Dr. Colette Smart from the Department of Psychology. Cassandra Compo-Boutillier, who's accompanied by Dr. Lisa Mitchell from the Department of Anthropology. Abigail Reed Graves, who's accompanied by Dr. Ulrich Müller from the Department of Psychology. Phil Henderson, who's accompanied by Dr. Heidi Stark from the Department of Political Science. Françoise Keating is accompanied by Dr. Catherine Harding from the Department of Art History and Visual Studies. Jamie E. Knight is accompanied by Dr. Andrea Piccinin from the Department of Psychology. Nathan Alexander Lewis is accompanied by Dr. Scott Hoffer from the Department of Psychology. Saul D.H. Milne is accompanied by me on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Rebecca Nellums is accompanied by Dr. Payman Vahabzadeh from the Department of Sociology. Kira Rod is accompanied by Dr. Marsha Runts from the Department of Psychology. Vanessa Scarpicchia is accompanied by Dr. Colette Smart from the Department of Psychology. Gizem Sozin is accompanied by me on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate Studies. Oh, okay. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Master of Arts. Moyin Amini. Thanks. Emily Rain Bird, who is also the recipient of a graduate certificate in Indigenous nationhood. Sheikh Roxana Borhan. Ray L.C. Costain. Alexandra Dwyer, who is also the recipient of the Diploma in Social Justice. Mandana Karimi. Abigail Kola. Emma Lowther. Josa Mala. Yin Shi. Ali Kachenko. Madam Chancellor, the candidate for the degree of Master of Laws. Sama Samtachukwu Akiba. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Master of Science. Alicia Marie de Grosseye. Erin Maureen Mary Light. Emily Elizabeth Marie Longton. Genevieve Reynolds. Morgan John Schaefer.
Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Suyi Louis. Matea Marie Posnikoff. Wenwen Ren. Sichi Chung. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Arts. Piper Chuping Wallace Alley. Rosanna Dollar. Linda May Henry. Ping Xuan Huang. Autumn Pie. Taylor Alicia Robinson. Madam Chancellor, the candidate for the degree of Bachelor of Music. Desiree Dawn Hall. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Alina Barachokpa. Lindsay Gilroy. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Madam Vice President, the diplomas and certificates from the Faculty of Fine Arts will now be awarded. The recipient of the Diploma in Cultural Resource Management, Erica L. Anderson. The recipient of the Professional Specialization Certificate in Collections Management, Yuen Lam Liang.
Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Juris Doctor. Samuel Peter Gregory Blay. Lisa Eva Harris. Alexia Manshon. Zachary Wyatt Uganek.
Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours Program. Cara Renee Bodine. Leah Bershaid. Rachel Kim Hooton. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Haley Noelle Aikenclose. Mario Ivan Acosta Valdez. Anna Albano Crockford. Ali Marie Andreasen. Muzamil Aziz. Shihan Bai. Olivia Bates. Reagan James Batt. Mia Gloria Lacasse Bautista. Jasmine Shannon Beegler. Sage Blumstengel. Hannah Cater. Cassidy A. Say. Missy Chang. Calvin James Choi. Brittany Nicole Chow. Ida Ipek Chukurova. Samantha Grace Denton. Palver Kaur Dillon. Kieran Alexander Erickson. Fanchi Feng. Malachi John Andrew Fenn. Shireen Josephine Forogi. Daniel Francis Gallant. Reina Eugenia Jane Gallo. Maya Lauren Gillespie. Ethan Alexander Grola. Ingrid Cardwell Hansen. Liben Hu. Xiaohan Chang. Erica Kelm. Sarah Kunpluum. Emma Taylor Knight. Shangshen Li. Siki Li. Michael Lowe. Saffron Menon McLeod Dick. Noor Malikzada. Kylie Morera. Rachel Elizabeth Morris. Jeannie Mukherjee. Matthew Pitcher. Chloe Rathjen. Carlin Richard James Reed. Maya Rodricks. Allison Boyd Roll. Jennifer Lauren Rossi. Javier Joshua de Jesus Rubis. Robin Russell. Daryl Michelle Siha. Ratika Sethi. Shengfei Shi. Tsubomi Shinkai. William Forrest Surratt. Olivia Marie Stevenson. Laura M. Stothers Dawson. Thomas Stoiko. Sarah Priscilla Taylor. Yana Tretiakova. Dylan Troden. Will Joylyn Tsai. Eden Alexandra Wallace. Jinshan Wang. Ollie Wang. Shi Wang. Liam Campbell Scott Watts. Jasmine Webster. Oliver J. White. Joseph Robert Thomas Weisker. Liam Alistair Douglas Wilson. Wei-Chi Chu. Roy Yang. Chi Yuan Sheng. Xiao Zoe Zhou. Yiqi Chu, who is also the recipient of the Certificate in Chinese Language and Cultural Proficiency. Indeed. Sao Chi Starboy Chu. Xinhui Sao is also the recipient of a certificate in Chinese language and cultural proficiency. Madam Chancellor, candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors Program. Connor Dean. Hannah Lily Wilson Grant. Madam Chancellor, the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Sydney Barris. Micah Jonathan Burvis. Kyle Gregory Bird. Brittany L. Blaylock. Kayla Morgan Brent. Adrian Brunet. Aditi Chinani. Juan Han Chen. Isha Chabra. So I better get your name right. Kezia Devathasan. Teresa Donovan. Bianca Chiara Farella. Xinqian Feng. Bia Ferreira. Emily Kira Flagel. Quinn Franks. Julia Rose Fraser. Ishan Goel. Timothy Elliott William Henderson. Carson R. Jameson. Osamu Kabayama. Catherine Frances Cavallars. Alicia Curry. Philip Kirker. Chi-Hang Lee. Jessica K. Leonard. Emma Ariel Lewis. Michael Jacob Robert McNeil. Hunter W. McEwen. Hannah Rose Mott. Ara Isipo Etsu Oman. Catherine Osborne. Carly Gemel Palmer. Emily Prop. Priyansi Richada. Spencer Charles Ransom. Chloe Victoria Scott. Anirudh Sherman. Diego Vega Gonzalez. Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Madam Vice President. The recipient for the diploma in the restoration of natural systems. Jennifer Narcisca Rodriguez.
My warm congratulations to all of the graduates today. Now, to offer congratulations from the Alumni Association, I'd like to introduce Dr. Fabian Wolk.
Thank you, Madam Chancellor. Okay. On behalf of the UVic Alumni Association, I'm proud to welcome you as the newest graduates of our esteemed university. I know it took sacrifice, determination, and great personal growth to get to this point and to cross this stage today with your supporters cheering you on. You are now a lifelong member of our outstanding community of UVic alumni. You join a network of more than 140,000 alumni around the world doing exceptional things. So stay in touch with us. We are here for you, to keep you informed about the campus that you love and to help you shout your successes from the rooftops. To keep you connected to your colleagues and classmates, and to help you build careers and enhance your lives with fun events and enriching opportunities. We hope you leave today feeling proud that you have accomplished something extraordinary, and you are part of a caring, creative, and innovative community striving for a better world. After the ceremony, please stop by the Mystic Market for a fun moment of celebration and for your official welcome to the UVic Alumni Association. Congratulations on your graduation. We can't hear what you do next.
Thank you, Dr. Wolk. Pardon my back again. Graduates, it's been a great pleasure to celebrate your accomplishments with you today. You are now members of this convocation, and through its Senate and Board of Governors, you have a voice in the direction and development of this university. As a university graduate, you are now in a position of privilege. Use your hard-won knowledge and skills for good, for your community, and of course, for the better of humanity at large. We are proud of you, just as your friends and family are. And at UVic, we look forward to hearing of your accomplishments as your future unfolds. So, please rise and join me in congratulating the class of 2022 Coyote Clan. Thank you all, online and here in this auditorium today, for participating in today's ceremony. Now, Sahara Adamitz from our School of Music will lead us in the singing of O Canada. And then following the anthem, please remain standing while the academic processions leave the stage. Thank you once again, all of you.
Thank you.